What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about how Gina Carano got another win against the cancel culture hate mob that has been going after her for months and months and months, even to the point where they, had the hashtag Fire Gina Carano trending multiple times. It's like these people, they just get a hate boner for you, and they don't care about facts. They don't care about actually doing their research. They're just like, oh, we decided we hate you for X, Y, and Z, and we don't care, that you can prove X, Y, and Z wrong. We're going to hate you for X, Y, and Z, and we're going to try to ruin your life. And so they did that for months against Gina Carano, going after her harder and harder and harder. And it even got to the point where, the jackass Pablo Hidalgo over at Lucasfilm, he leaked to the press that, oh, hey, guess what? She's not under contract for season 3. Even though when you're doing TV shows, it's very common for actors to have certain contracts and it gets renewed based on if the show is going to get renewed for another season or not, because they're not going to put a bunch of actors down for, a 10-year contract if the show is not going to have 10 seasons, because then the company is liable to have to pay those actors or to even be sued by those actors because they're breaching the contract. So Pablo Hidalgo decided to leak that to the press over on his freaking Twitter, and all of the weirdos with the hate boner for Gina Carano were like, yay, we got her fired! It's like, wow, you guys are all just celebrating the fact that you're terrible fucking people, all because you want to ruin a woman's life just because she did a couple posts that you didn't like. Smallest violin in the world for you and your pathetic excuse for an ego. Well, so basically, this is a huge win. I saw this post and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for her. So let me read you this tweet that she released. Want to hear something cool? Just so happens you will be able to see my Bear Grylls episode on, I think this is National Geographic. After all, Bear is a real one. Heart, I'm so glad you're going to get to see it. My heart is so full. Airs on National Geographic May 10th at 9 p.m. Heart, hashtag never give up. So this, from what I'm aware, is that this is a show, and I followed a little bit of the news, and this is the first time I've done a video on this specific topic. I remember when the first news happened about this episode not being aired, and it was over on Disney Plus because Disney does own National Geographic, and it said that there was supposed to be a certain amount of episodes, and of course they were one episode short because they decided that they didn't want to air Gina Carano's episode over on Disney Plus. Now, this was an episode that was already filmed, already edited, ready, for them just to release it and you could watch it at home. And the fact that they pulled that, it's like, wow, so you spent probably at least $100,000, if not more, to pay him, to pay her, to have the entire camera crew, and to have her and him flown out here for this episode. And you paid the editor, you paid, basically all of the people that work in the production side of things for this episode to be made, and then you decided to cancel it, throwing away all of that money that you put into this, just because you have a hate boner for Gina Carano. It's like, wow, all right, that doesn't make any sense at all. And so to see this, it's like, yes, good for you, Gina. Finally, they're actually listening to people who actually pay for things, because all of the weirdos that are on Twitter that have hate boners for Gina Carano, guess what? They don't buy anything. If they have Disney Plus, guess what? It's probably because mommy and daddy are paying for it. Or, guess what? There's this magical thing called the Magical Bay of Pirates, and there's also a lot of other magical sites out on the internet where you don't have to pay for things and you can watch it for free, and that it's not exactly legal. And so I guarantee you all of those people that were bitching and moaning and, crying at the top of their lungs to get Gina Carano fired, I guarantee you none of them pay for anything at all, or anything, any of the Star Wars stuff. I guarantee you, and if they are buying stuff, mommy and daddy are paying for it, because that's the thing about the cancel culture hate mob. They don't buy anything. And that's why companies lose money. That's why hashtag Soilo lost money. That's why you see stuff going on in the comic industry. You know, comics are getting canceled left and right because guess what? Nobody's buying any of this woke shit. They want to appease the woke crowd. But guess what? The woke people don't buy anything. Star Wars fans, George Lucas became a billionaire not because of the movies, but because of the merchandising. Because Star Wars fans actually spend money on Star Wars stuff. Oh my God, mind blown. And when Gina Carano got fired, and publicly, and they were trying to, you know, just cancel her, and all of the people were just railing on her and celebrating the fact that they were ruining her life. And what happened? All of a sudden, her action figures are getting canceled, and all the ones that are out are selling for obscene amounts of money because people wanted that, because people like her. People want to support her and her character. Some women and children felt empowered by her character, which is exactly what they claim they want. You know, hashtag the force is female, hashtag believe all women, hashtag all women are strong, unless it's a woman that they don't like and a woman that they don't agree with, an actual strong woman like Gina Carano, then they're like, hey, fuck you, we're gonna destroy you. And I mean, it's biting them in the ass. So to see this news, it makes me so happy for Gina, because she has gone through some fucking hell, and she has gotten just the weirdos coming out of left field just railing on her, and they are completely ignorant to the actual facts of the situation. And then I saw that Bear Grylls actually tweeted it as well, and he said, your running wild journey was an incredible one too. It would have been so sad to get to hear your powerful story of many struggles and many triumphs. Here we go, flex, thumbs up. And then of course she's like, you know, smiley heart, thank you, Bear, you're one of a kind. And then you got Nerdrotic right here too. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, come on. It's just celebrating joy in the fact that they're going to get to share this experience. And from everything that I've seen, and from the way that Gina interacts with people, she's nothing but kind and sincere, and just seems all around an absolutely lovely person. And again, the cancel culture hate mob put an X on her back, and they don't care. They don't care about facts. They don't care about what actually happened. They want to say, oh, she's an anti-masker, when there's literally tweets of her saying, hey, here's a way for you guys to make masks at home, so that way people that are working in healthcare have access to, you know, the masks that are available. Because when, you know, everything started happening and there was a huge, you know, toilet paper shortage, there was a mask shortage, she did a post about, hey, how can we help, you know, the people that are actually working in the medical field, so that way they get the mask because they need it, because they're literally at ground zero fighting this thing that, you know, has put the world in lockdown for over a year. And so it's like, so you guys want to say all these terrible things about her, but it's like, if you actually went and did your research, you would see everything you're complaining about isn't even a valid argument, because the argument you're complaining about doesn't exist. But they don't care about that. And it makes me so incredibly happy to see this win, and to see that we're going to get to see this, you know, adventure with Gina. And I hope that, you know, these people that, you know, are, you know, just full of hate watch this and are able to see that, hey, she is actually not a bad human being. She's actually a very kind-hearted person. And I mean, just from my personal interaction, she's been nothing but kind to me. And I mean, it's sad to say, but I've had the exact opposite experience with Mark Hamill. Every time I've interacted with Mark Hamill, he's been an absolute dick to me. And the whole time I'm just like, oh my God, it's Mark Hamill, it's Luke Skywalker, you were my hero, and you're Luke Skywalker, you gave me hope. And he's talking down to me and, you know, just saying incredibly rude things to me. And I'm just like, you know what, Mark? Whatever. You probably wouldn't say this to my face in real life anyway. And at the end of the day, it's Luke Skywalker that was my hero, and you played Luke Skywalker, so it doesn't matter what you say to me. I believe very strongly in respecting my elders, and you did something for me. You might not like me. You may not like what I have to say on my channel, but I will fight to the very end for Luke Skywalker. And again, never really had a good interaction with Mark Hamill, and I've had the exact opposite experience with people like William Shatner, who's been nothing but kind to me. and, you know, said, yes, welcome Star Wars fans. You know, when I tweeted that I was going to go to a Star Trek convention, he's like, yes, bring all your Star Wars fans over here. We'd love to have you. And nothing but kind to me. And then same with Gina, nothing but kind to me. When I posted videos on my art Twitter that, hey, like, I'm doing a painting of Gina, and I used, like, her favorite color, because I heard a little birdie told me her favorite color was purple, so I did this analogous color palette, and she said that she loved it, and she, like, messaged me to say, hey, like, when you make prints, send me some and I'll sign them so that way you could sell them on your store. And I was like, oh my God. And she told me that she loved, you know, seeing my painting process, and I was like, oh my God, how nice. And I mean, again, everything I've seen from her, she just seems like a very genuine, nice person. And so to see the way that these people just go after her, it blows my mind. So I'm so happy that she's got this win. I'm so happy that we're finally going to get to see this episode. This isn't typically a show I would watch, but you know what? I'm going to watch it to support Gina, and I hope you guys too. Anyways, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through, and let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are gonna watch it, and if you are, you know, let me know how it goes after. And then if you aren't, just let me know why. And yeah, so thank you, everyone. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't know already, that I have an Etsy where I sell prints of my artwork. I got horror villains, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars characters. The latest Star Wars character that I just added was the one, the only, Gina Carano as Cara Dune. Now, Gina herself even loved the painting. So if you want to go check that out, the link is in the description of this video. They are selling like crazy, and I am still only in the pre-sale, so go pick that up before they're gone.